Hey, what's going on? So, I was just watching a video yesterday where Buddy had his rig set up or an insanely wide stance. The best way to tell how wide it actually is look at your steering links. You can kind of see where they end, right here, and where the tire rim starts. So that's how you're going to be able to tell how wide you are. So this one over here, this is +7, this is +4, and this is stock. So the thing that happens once you get too wide, I've seen this in many people's videos, is as you're approaching stuff like this, you got your pumpkin down there, and it's gonna want to hit, right? See how that one just gets past, stock gets past that obstacle, no problem. It's a strange little bump in the rock. So it still has enough tire this way to get over that. As you start getting wider and wider, see this one's starting to, it might get past that if we can keep it centered enough, right? You can hear it hitting. So +7, there's like no way it would just hit that. See, the rock's even being pushed right now. So anything wider than usually, in my opinion, +8, you're actually becoming detrimental to yourself. Like I'm pretty sure the guy's rig was 14, 15 plus on each side, which his tires were just like way out here, and it just leaves too much room in between for stuff to get hit on. Just doesn't have a proper stance. And you could watch, like, it's pretty funny. Whatever he was going over, he was just getting high centered on that pumpkin over and over, or his servo, because his stance was just too wide for the obstacle. Like little rocks like this, sure, that's probably no problem. But once you start trying to do technical stuff, like real world obstacles out in the wherever you're at, I guess, it's going to become pretty difficult. It's going to hinder its performance. I won't go over +8 personally. Just it's getting too wide. If you do, you're going to need to get bigger tires than 64s. You'll probably need 70s, monster truck size. Some of those, like, what do you call it? Mud bogging racing tires where they're just super thin and super tall. I can see those being beneficial for a really wide stance, but most of these tires we've got around here, they're going to be totally garbage if you go too wide. And yeah, that's just my take on the stance. I personally love the +4 the best. It seems to do really well. This is +4 plus the 3mm offset. So I think that looks pretty good on that guy because it's so long. It should help it out a little bit. But I'd never go wider than that. Anyways, peace.